out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now here's Moody. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Green.
No, we ain't letting Green get off
off the glass.
Not like that.
You know, Green prefers to work
up
close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Gobert. Puts it up. And he drops it in from the low
Better,
post.
Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
To the middle. Back to Moody. Here's the floater. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Yeah,
and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Damn, you got to step over the screen, bro.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh,
come on, Gobert. You should have dunked on Jimmy.
With the pump fake. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry.
Oh, my God, you had him on the spin, bro. Yes.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Right side, Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Green, a screen. And there's a 3-second violation.
Thank goodness, I thought he called it on me. I was like, how? I'm on ball. Make sure I ain't missed no comment.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Randall.
And one. Come on, Randall.
To the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know,
I see
a
them with the jerseys next to
veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides
a
foundation for everyone else to play off of. Because they
mean?
know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he's good on the second. The
Give me
Warriors
that.
trailing.
Oh, my gosh.
Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Warriors.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Left side, Edwards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I got to start getting him right, bro.
It's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good shit. Good shit.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Warriors trail by 3. Left side Curry. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. Good D by Clark. And Minnesota with possession here.
I missed you, my bad, bro.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Shot clock at 6. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall with it. Butler covering. Fires
Got
it.
him.
And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's the pick. And here's Curry for 3. Knocks
Jeez,
down
bro.
the triple.
Can't give him
Curry's
a crack
got
of
8.
daylight.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Randall. The rebound by
bro.
Moody. And so it's Golden State with it. Trailing by 2.
How did they all just start leaving?
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Randall. Missed
Are we
inside.
serious? He getting to
The
the rack.
defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the
I felt
layup.
like that was good. I thought that was going to go in. He had a lot of time to get that off. Curry hits some shit like it's a regular free throw.
He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back.
I can't take these damn back and forth drinks.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can
Kuminga?
bet their
Is it
coach
Kuminga?
is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending
Yeah,
him
it's
to the
Kuminga.
line can be the next best thing.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind
missed
of
the
pressure
damn-
that exists in the finals.
I was about to say to
didn't
give
really
up
feel
4
as
damn
much
points.
pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance, and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be
Damn.
hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The 3 from
I'm
Curry.
there, man.
McDaniels with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And that one is hammered home.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And
Wow,
now we
we're
know
bugging.
who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Mingy?
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark right side. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors.
Substitution on court.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Curry. Give him 8. Pass to Green. They set a pick. Podziemski with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Deflected by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Oh, he muffed that, bro. I ain't put him on the line to do that.
Minnesota with the ball. Here is DiVincenzo. That one falls.
A little floaty.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Warriors trailing. Left side, Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Switch. Back to Butler.
Can't let him get the second chance shots, though.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 1:57 left in the first half. With the crossover. Edwards, so good inside.
He only got 4 points, bro.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
The putback. Podziemski grabs the board.
Bring it down, nigga.
Warriors trail by 4. And here's Curry for 3. They get it back.
See, he keep getting the rebounds, and we got the bigger squad.
Back to Moody. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go.
Showtime.
All alone. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quick.
Green dunk that reversal. Nah, should have had that pimp, bro.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Randall.
He stayed rocking the cradle, bro.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Pass to Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well,
He'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense.
Should have been doing that, Rudy.
That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Back to Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Minnesota with a rebound. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. And Conley drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
No good.
Shit look good right now.
And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the
Green is a damn leader too. It's crazy.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go.
It's crazy. I never really tried to play with the Warriors up here, bro.
7-point differential.
Might try them out.
From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Now, Dan sure never played with him since they had Jimmy.
It's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Stan,
I gotta get Edwards right. Boy only got 7 now.
Stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Over to the left wing. Randall can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Podziemski. Curry with it. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, stop it, bro. I fanned that joint. Randall pinned that.
Curry's got 10 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Knocked loose. And stolen by Green. Inside. Here's Butler. Randall with some nice D.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Edwards.
Damn.
Called in by Curry.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity."
I'm wilding if I pulled up for a jumper and had the wide open lane.
The rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Deep ass 3 too.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many
goodness.
before they got Steph, Clay,
That damn Kuminga getting
and
off.
you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
That free throw good from Kuminga. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside for Randall. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. So it's the Warriors now. Payton with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. And here's Kuminga for 3. No good that time. Minnesota with the ball. Left side McDaniels. And he comes up with a bucket. McDaniels got 6.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Green, a screen to the middle.
Good D, Van.
Gobert with a rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Curry looking it over. Back to Green. Pass to Payton. The kick out. Curry fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. Payton with a steal.
Wow.
On the wing, Green. Outside Kuminga. Back to Green. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Payton. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Damn.
Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the...
I need my dog to come through now, man. Edwards,
well, this has been a great contest so far. I
game,
imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Miller on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Six to shoot. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors.
Good D.
And it's Hield missing. And here's Minnesota now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Oh, it's stolen.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take.
What?
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Right when I was about to say good foul.
Incredible. I mean,
Yo, Kuminga is doing his thing. Off the bench, he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to
besides the free throws,
is paying
but
great dividends on the break.
Showtime?
Here's Edwards. And Edwards
yeah,
slams
6.
it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Back to Jackson Davis. Goes back up. Goes up again.
It's crazy. Where Rudy at?
Rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now Edwards. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each
He
trip
dunked on
count.
Dillingham.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Edwards with it. Kuminga defends. Miller outside. Edwards looking for an opening. Tipped. Outside Curry to tie it up. Outside Payton. Outside Podziemski to the paint. Jackson Davis. And it's all tied up. Jackson Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Dillingham. Miller, left side. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes.
Needed it, man.
And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay,
he shook me just a split second.
Gets the 3 to fall.
No space.
Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Pass to Podziemski. And here's Moody. The 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Here's Miller. Down low. Here's Gobert. Gobert.
No foul?
Too strong.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs it.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
To Edwards. Takes a 3.
Let's go.
Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Let's go.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Damn, Jimmy.
And here's Butler outside.
Fucking A, bro.
Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Here's Edwards. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Back to Butler. Oh!
Really?
What a dunk!
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside Edwards. High post Clark. Right side Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not on the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice.
I got lucky to get that off.
Allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
First
Oh my goodness.
good. And that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Can't allow no threes,
They're
bro.
going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a 3.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he misses the first one.
We just
Boy,
need
he
one,
wanted that
bro.
one to go. And that
Oh
trip
my
going up
goodness. He
empty,
ain't had no
missing both.
timeouts, though.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
What if Rudy would have fouled him? GG, bro. GG. What if Rudy would have fouled him right there? I would have been so
Narrow
pissed.
victory for the Timberwolves.
I'm so
Pulling it out for the
pissed.
W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous
That shit,
finish.
it ain't,
They
man.
waited until the